Shalom, like to say all praises to Yahweh Bashem Shai. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. My name's Connor. Doing a lesson here in regards to the ice storm. This past week, Sunday, we had the ice storm here in Toronto. Today is Tuesday, and it's been like 3 days of freezing rain, which is a curse from the Most High. And like where I live is like it's like a new development or whatever, and we have it's all ice, man. That shit wasn't snow, man. It was all ice. So people can't even shovel their driveways because it's like exhausting, man. Because of all the ice, where if you have a plastic shovel, it's not gonna do you justice. You have to have an actual shovel, with actual shovel that's metal, you know, because the amount of ice there is, it's fucked up. But that's a curse from the Most High, man. Let me get a scripture. Isaiah 29 and 6. This is just gonna be a quick impromptu lesson. Isaiah 29 and 6. It says, "Thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts with thunder and with earthquakes and great noise, with storm and tempest, and the flame of the devouring fire." So before this whole destruction of this empire, that's what's going to be happening on earth, and that's what's going on, man. You have earthquakes all over the earth, storms, lightning storms, all kinds of plagues from the Most High, man. That's being sent upon this earth, man. See this Moabite, man, he has an umbrella in freezing rain, like fucking idiot. This damn gook. It says the storm has caused hundreds of collisions and flight cancellations, and Toronto Hydro worked to restore power to almost 11,000. The ice and snow combined with warmer temperatures means the city is now under a flood watch. Yeah, and that's what's gonna happen, man. Which is gonna cost the city a lot of money. For this ice storm. So like that's a curse. And one of the curses that we got was that in Deuteronomy 28, the Most High said that he shall smite thee with blasting and stuff. But since Esau took the Bible and used it upon himself, and he upholds it in his court of law, or this in his constitution, where he said the supremacy of the land, the curses of the scriptures is falling upon you Edomites, man. We get Deuteronomy 28 and 22. The Lord shall smite thee with consumption, and with a fever, and with inflammation. And that was talking about the smallpox, back then, mainly, and like different plagues that we receive during like during our captivity here, and even going back to the siege, of 70 AD and so on. It says and with extreme burning, and with the sword, and with the blasting, okay, and with mildew. And that blasting is talking about of crops, man. Let me just get that word blasting for Deuteronomy 22 and Deuteronomy 28:22. Just to prove that it's talking about weather. because right now it's supposed to be spring, and crops are being destroyed, trees are getting destroyed, and a lot of trees are gonna die after this ice storm, so that's plagues, man. Let's look up that word blasting in the concordance. Go on blue letter. Blasting. Sh- Shadpa. Shadpa, I believe. Blight of crops. Blighted or blasted thing. Blighted. Blasting of grain. A destroying wind. As done by the east wind. Let's look up the word blighted on Edom Online. That's why the scripture says to look up. Our elders, they tell us to look up words, man. And the scripture says to study all things. Let's look up that word blighted, the origin. Blight. It says origin, obscure. According to OED, it emerged into literary speech. It is perhaps from the Old English blight, a scrupulous skin condition, become pale, used in a general way of agricultural diseases, sometimes with suggestion of invisible baleful influence. Basically to wither away. That's what it means, to afflict with blight, cause to wither or decay, and that's what this whole weather is doing to the crops. Which is gonna affect agriculture for the summer here. And anywhere where that has happened, anywhere in the world, or mainly America, where they're experiencing plagues or weather, like unusual weather, man, it's affecting crops, which is gonna affect cost and transportation, man. So that was an actual curse that we got from the Lord, lasting of our crops, and all kinds of things. And the Most High is causing that to befall upon you, because the scripture says, let me get Psalms that I'm gonna close out. Psalms 50 and 16. But unto the wicked, Yahweh saith, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth, seeing thou hatest instruction and castest my words behind thee? When thou sawest a thief, then thou consentest with them, and thou hast been partakers with adulterers. Though thou givest thy mouth to evil, and thy tongue frameth deceit. And that's what they do, man. You guys took this word upon yourself, but really your tongue was evil. Really your mouth was evil, and your tongue had deceit, man. You guys lied about who you are, saying that you're the Israelites. You stole a whole nationality from us. You guys didn't even. You guys took our land. You guys took our nationality, man. Our whole culture. You guys stripped us of everything, man. Of everything, man. You guys, if you guys were able to strip us of our fucking, of our of our skin, man, like you guys would, man. You guys are already doing that anyways through your organ harvesting and stuff. You guys want to just do away with us, man. You guys ultimately want to do away. You guys ultimately want to do away with the children of Israel, man. It says, thou sittest and speakest against thy brother, thou slanderest thy own mother's son. And that's what you do, man. You know, you consult these demons and stuff. You try and you know, you try and complain. You know, like basically to the Most High against us as a nation. I'm not talking about you. I'm not talking about you lower level Edomites. Talking about you the higher level Edomites, man. You know, like the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, the Bilderbergs, and all these big affluent Edomites. You know, they're the ones who pray day and night, who put curses on us day and night, on our nation. You know, day and night. You know, so that we don't come back to who we are. You know, because ultimately they're mad about them selling. Esau's mad about or the elites of Edom, the dukes of Edom, they're mad about their forefather Esau selling their birthright unto Jacob. You know, and the children of Israel inheriting the blessings, man. You know, like that's what this, this whole thing is about, man. This whole new world order and all that shit, one world order, to basically do away with the children of Israel, man. Which is not gonna happen, man. And that's why the Most High is plaguing you guys, and He's destroying your kingdom. You know, slowly but surely, man. It's been, over the past couple of decades, man. Ever since the brothers been going out here, the brothers, elder or the our apostles, and their elders, ever since they've been going out there since the '60s and so on, like this kingdom's been deteriorating, man, and it's only gonna get worse because we're in the end time now, man. That's why things in Syria and all that stuff, Syria and the Middle East, the war over there is gonna get intense, man. Because we're almost out of here. So yeah, man. With that, I just want to say shalom, praise to Yahweh Shema Shai, double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the brothers out there doing the works in truth and sincerity. My name's Connor Walk, from GMS Toronto. And I'd like to say death to Edom, death to the other nations, and Kwame Asharla, the elect. Shalom.